Right there.
Word.
All right. How y'all doing? This is your host, Moses McRae, and I am the host of The Creator's Mic.
Yeah.
This is season 1, episode 4, and we are here with DotxFree.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice to have you, my guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yes, sir.
And it's episode 4, nigga. 4 is my favorite number.
Oh, all right.
Word.
Shit.
Damn,
And
bro.
we got the Bumble. You feel me? Gotta have a sponsorship we working on. Yo, Wayne, come holler at your boy. I'm Young Money. You already know the vibes. All right. So the first question I have for you
What up?
is, who is DotxFree?
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that's a crazy question. Who's DotxFree? I say I'm a 386 and native. I'm from Dayton Beach, Florida. I'm just out here, man. I'm always working on music. That's it. Like, I'd say probably the short answer is music for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Music and hustle, nigga.
Music and hustle, hey, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So music and hustle, they go hand in hand.
Right.
When would you say you felt like your calling card for music, like your niche was like, you know what, let me go release what I'm feeling on my life experiences and things
On
of
some
that
real
nature?
shit, nigga, that shit was not until like 6 years ago.
Okay.
That shit was not, and even then, I didn't want to do this shit. This
Okay.
right, like the fact that I'm here now, I didn't think, fuck no, like, cause before music, it was like illustration. Like I had a scholarship to go, be go to SCAD and then Full Sail. That was it. Like I was like, okay, cool. Everybody and their mama knew like, oh, he's gonna be like a animator for some, because I was like really into like cartoons and shit like that.
Okay.
But then when that shit came around, I changed my mind because I was like, nigga, like I don't want to be sitting in some cubicle and I don't know. In my head, I saw like this really fat nigga like standing over me and be like, that's not how you draw a circle. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no micromanagement over here.
So after that, it was like, okay, nigga, what the fuck? Because like my whole life was just drawing. Like I was like the kid that other kids would get to like draw whatever. So after that, I was like, damn. And then also the passion for drawing just wasn't there no more.
Okay.
But I didn't know what it was that I wanted to do. I damn sure. And I mean, I played around with like rapping like in middle school, but it wasn't like nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nah. And then in high school I treated high school like it was college. Funny enough, because like I ain't finished college, but like
Got you.
I used that shit. I was like, yo, like I think I started a screenplay. I started selling custom shirts. I started I did a bunch of poetry. I started doing music production. I did a bunch of videography, photography, whatever. I was just doing a bunch of shit just to see what was gonna stick.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing for a while, because I was like, all right, well, maybe something, because it was like, if none of this stuff, if I don't have like a spark in none of this, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't know what I was gonna do, but it was like, if it's not gonna be any of this, it was like, all right, well, I guess I'll get a regular job or something. But yeah, that I did that for a little minute, and then where I'm from, Daytona Beach, is very like you can feel like you're the only one doing something, because it's not like here in New York where like it's fucking New York, nigga. Everybody's doing something, and that's regular. Like back home, it's like nobody's doing anything, and if somebody is, you have to discover it, and it's its own little world, and the only people that know it's happening are those niggas in there. So like when I was doing it, this was probably the most cocky I've ever been doing shit. Like, cause I was like, at this time, I think I just graduated high school. I was making beats, and I started to like play around with like rapping.
Okay.
But it was like I was only doing it because I couldn't find niggas to rap on my shit. Now, mind you, my shit was trash. But at the time, I was like, nigga, what? I was like, ain't nobody making beats, nigga. Ain't nobody rapping, nigga. It's me, right?
Your shit, like I'm on team type shit.
Real shit.
Okay.
And then I moved out of my mom's crib, and my roommates at the time, like they were doing, them niggas were like playing like off the wall shit that like niggas from the hood don't play. I'm talking like they were playing D&D, and I was like, nigga, what is that? Right? And then them niggas were like, yo, these guys in our group are there in a band. In my head, I was like, I'm not trying to meet these super nerdy ass niggas. Like, no. They were like, yo, you trying to go to this show? I was like, I think I was like, nah, I'm busy. Right? I was not. I was like, because I didn't want to go, because in my head, and this is like you know, a part of like what the environment was like back home. Like in my head, I already had like a vision of what these niggas look like, and I was like, ew, nope, not doing this.
Nah, facts.
But I ended up going to the show, and I moved around, like coming up, I moved around like 16 times or something.
Word?
Yeah, like in Daytona Beach, like a lot.
And like what, like, so between, like, I know you said coming up so fairly young, but like,
yeah, from like the age of 8 to 19.
Okay.
Yeah, we moved around a lot. But anyway, I say all that to say, like, when I got to the venue, it was like all niggas that like I've met in different phases of my life here. And I was like, what the fuck? He's here? And I didn't know that they played music. Then they killed it on the stage. Like, murked it. I've never, and at the time I never, and even now, like, I've been to like one professional show, like a month or so ago, but I've never been.
Okay.
So this is my first time seeing like a show.
Like, all put
and it was packed. And it was packed, and they were like talented musicians. Everybody in the venue knew their shit, screaming their shit. These niggas were like crowd surfing. This is like,
that's elite.
What I'm seeing for the first time. Okay. And I was like, yo, like immediately, I didn't get inspired. I wasn't like, oh shit, nigga, I gotta get with them. I was like, I quit.
What?
Swear to God. Like in that moment, it was because it was like everything I wanted to do, everything I thought I was in the moment, them niggas were already doing it. They were like talented. Boom. Music out. Done. Went on tour. Done. They have like diehard fans. I'm like, well, what the fuck do I need? You know what I mean? So I was like, cool. I'll just be the nigga in the background. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then it was like one person in that band. Well, all of them. These are my niggas. Those are my, like, that's my family. Like, but one person that was really adamant, like annoying about it, is my homie Phil. When he sees this, he knows who he is. Got you. But he was one of the ones that like somehow stumbled upon that. Like, I think he was over one day, and I was working on some shit. I wasn't trying to put nothing out, but it was like you just heard some stuff, and he was like, "Yo, what is this?" He listened to it. He was like, "Oh, bro, you need to." He just started pushing me.
Got you.
And it was still like at the time, it was just therapy. It was therapy. It wasn't really like I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, nah.
Your form of release.
Yeah, it was like I was going through some shit. I think I was like, I don't know, dealing with some chick or something. Okay. And like just a bunch of like life stuff was happening. So I was just making music.
Okay.
That was it. And it was just like, cool. Like, this is cool. This is helping me balance out my shit. But after that, it was like, whatever. And then that nigga was like, yo, I got a show on Halloween, and you're gonna open up. Now, at the time, it was like 3 weeks away. I was like, who's opening up for who? Because I'm not doing that, nigga.
Oh, shit.
I'm not. He's like,
you wasn't up for the task?
Fuck no. Like, because I'm trying to in the beginning, like, none of this rapper cool shit. Like, nah. Like, I wasn't thinking about, like, any of that. It was just, like, I was just creating. It wasn't really, like, yeah.
Let me take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Just, I'm feeling this. I experienced this. Let me just.
Real shit. But he was like, no, you're doing it.
Ah.
So for those 3 weeks leading up to that show, I was so like scared I was gonna bomb. I was rehearsing every single day, like for hours until like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I didn't know I was training myself to like be comfortable with performing my shit and then getting on the stage.
Yeah. And
then I did the show, and then in the show I was like, oh nigga, this is easy. I can do this, right? I was like, oh shit, like, whatever. Yes, but I still wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper. After my he made me do 3 more shows, and then a dude ran up on me. He was like, yo, you're dope. You got any music out? And I told him, yeah, man, I'm about to drop an EP called Private Honesty. What the fuck? There was no EP coming. Yes. I didn't even know what the fuck. It was like something took over me and it just like said that shit. Out. And then he walked off. And then I was like, well, fuck, nigga, I guess I'm dropping music now. Because I just told this nigga, that's really how it happened. It was like, and then after I took like the first 4 songs I did and redefined them, whatever, and put them out. And then I was like, rapper. You know what I mean?
That was a good snap.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, we out here. Yeah. So that was a long backstory, but nah, that's how it started. It wasn't like I always knew. And even still, I lived in the house called the Band House, which was all those niggas and like a bunch of artists, bunch of band members from bands from different areas. Like if they were going on tour, they'd stop at our house. There was music happening all the time in this house.
That's dope. That's like a fucking creator's house right
there.
Yeah,
really.
Fire.
That's where my that's I learned so much from that household. So technically it was born there for me. Okay. Because before, if it was just me, I don't know, I'd probably be like any other nigga would be like, I'm the shit and my shit was ass. You know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, that's
good. Shout out to Phil. My man had you push you feel me? And good thing that you didn't shy away from it.
Nah, it was him and my OG, my big homie Maglo here. Those two niggas were like on me. That's like fire. For real. That's good. That's for sure. Without them niggas and just the Band House clique in general, I probably wouldn't even be here right now, to be honest with you. I'd probably still be home. Yeah, that's a fact.
How far music could take you. And
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
So when you was in Band House, like, is that where you made your first song, or did you make your first song, like your very first song that you remember making?
Nah, that was when I was living. Before that, I was living with my childhood best friends at the time. Okay. And my first song I actually made was Mood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was the first song I made, and that song came about because niggas was down and out, like life was kicking his ass, like it was bad, nigga. Like I felt like shit was going all kinds of wrong and shit.
I feel like
I wasn't getting no play from no bitch. No, I'm playing. But nah, like it was like shit was. I was down bad, and I was like, yo, like, and originally I made the song, and it was gonna be a song between like my perspective and then like the girl perspective. But now I was like, nah, like I feel like I should probably make this deeper.
Okay.
You know, and I made that song, and then weirdly enough, that song went from being a very depressing song to then being a transformative song. Like when I started doing shows, which I'm sure we'll talk about the journey of that. When I started doing shows in the beginning, it was like downer, and then like towards the end of my shows, like that became like a crowd favorite, and niggas are screaming the lyrics, and they're like, "Yo, I love this song because it's taking me from this place to that place and blah blah blah, whatever." Okay. But when I made the song, nigga, it was like, it was not like, yeah, this is it. Like,
this is gonna be what it is.
Nah, this was gonna be some shit like over here. Like, that's what it was supposed to be.
And I ain't gonna. I find that real interesting when like an artist puts out a song.
Yeah.
And let's just say, whatever their purpose was for putting it out, like, does it stay that purpose, or does it like you said, transform into something completely different? That shit is just so dope because, like you said, it went from like a downer song, or it's like I'm in the rut song to like, yo, play Mood. Turn this shit
real
up,
shit.
You feel me?
And that shit got wild. Niggas were like, when you gonna play Mood? And I was like, you want to cry? I was like, what? Like, this is like the shit is. What do you mean? Like, this is not something. Huh, nigga, we turning up right now.
We turning up.
Real shit. And then, wild. But you can't control that. You don't know what's going to connect with people. And then also, I was brand new into this, so I didn't know the power that came with, like music in the first fucking place. Because I'm just, and I still do that now. So it always takes me out when niggas are, like, talking my shit now or whatever, and I'm like, nigga, I was just feeling myself. That was really it. Like, I was like, in
your most rarest form.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I was like, nigga, I'm just talking about my truth.
Facts.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
So when you put music out now, like, do you have? I'm pretty sure it's probably case to case, song to song, album by album basis.
Yeah.
But like, do you have an angle that you want the listeners, like myself or anybody else, to grasp? Like, like you said with Mood was, even though you put it out just to put it out, because you were just talking about like your situation at the time. Like, if you was to drop a song or anything that you dropped recently, do you have like a way you want the listeners to hear it?
I think the only thing that sticks in my head when it comes to shit like that is like, because early on I got told that I was really good at like making choruses, and shit, or like somebody was like, yo, you have like an earworm effect to your music, like you always have something that like gets stuck in my ear, like over and over again. So once I started to pay attention to that, I was like, every element of my like songs, even shit that I like tease on social media, is like, no, I know this part is gonna be the thing that gets stuck in somebody's head. Because it's like, when I make it, I'm like, oh shit, nigga, hold on, hey, that shit kind of goes, whatever. And I was like, oh no, this right here, like, and then I'll just add that element throughout the whole thing. You know what I mean? So like, there's always elements of that in there. But in terms of the overall message, it really just depends. Because most of the time, I can be very upfront and cryptic at the same time. You know what I mean? So like it could be very in your face, or just disguised in the words. And if you catch it, and then you know, that's exactly. You feel me? Exactly. I've been waiting for moments where niggas be like, "Hey, I heard this one song. Does this really mean this?" And I'd be like,
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh shit, nigga, you got it. Yeah, like, cause that's not, you know.
Alright.
You know, cause I like, with me, when I listen to music, that's what I like from other artists. Like, I like to like dig in songs and be like, oh shit, does this song really mean this? Cause this could apply to this. Yeah, facts. That's my favorite shit. Yeah, that's my favorite shit. Nah, for sure.
So with other artists, do you have like who would you say are your other like major or like underground artists that influence you? Like, may not have influenced you like super direct, but like like you just even if they have no correlation to your music, like, you know, I rock with this rapper for your own personal reasons.
You want to know something funny? Literally earlier today at work, a nigga asked me this question.
Oh shit, that's good.
Well, they asked me, they were like, oh, name your top 3 rappers. Number one, I fucking hate that question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate it because, like, for me, I think about so many different fucking people. Yeah. It's so hard to narrow it down. Facts. And like, for me, and then another thing I think about is like, oh man, if I say these names, niggas gonna be like, oh, so his music sounds like this. I'm like, nah.
And they go off and they think that's only these 3 rappers. Like, nigga, you just asked me my top 3. Don't go and just put me in that 3 box.
So I say the ones, like I already gave them their flowers already. But like my niggas in the band house for sure. Okay. Because they were the ones that taught me to be myself. And accept myself for being myself, right?
That's major.
But in terms of like niggas that niggas know,
it don't gotta be niggas that niggas know, because I'm all for like bringing up because the niggas that's famous, they famous already. That's why I want to interview all the niggas who ain't there yet. You feel me?
All right, so
it could be a mix, however you feel.
Yeah, nah. So and these 3 niggas are literally the niggas that, funny enough, were the first niggas that I started to listen to when I started to slowly take this shit more serious. So like, they had a hand in making me believe I could do this shit. Okay. So, and in no real particular order, but Isaiah Rashad, Tyler the Creator, and J. Cole. Because those were the niggas like Sylvia Demo, Born Sinner, which I know niggas don't like, and Wolf. Those out that time period, I don't remember. I think that was like 2014.
I was thinking 15. Yeah.
2015. Yeah, like that was like when I was, because before this, like me being an artist, I just wanted to be a producer. So I was like in love with beats and shit. So I was listening to that stuff to learn how to, because when you start doing this early on, like now, like YouTube is what it is now. So like you can, or even TikTok, you can learn whatever you want to learn in a day.
Yeah.
But like 2015, niggas were still figuring it out, bro.
On Fruity Loops.
Yeah, real shit. So like I had a cracked shit, like the cracked whatever version of Fruity Loops on my shit, and I was like, man, all my shit sounds like Sonic music. I don't want it to sound like that shit. Like I want that shit to sound like these niggas. And I was listening to Sylvia Dimma Wolf and Born Center like back to back to back.
Okay.
Like a lot. Like now though, like they still hold like their positions for that reason. But like in terms of I definitely say them for sure because I just like what they uniquely bring to the table. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like I'm like a mixture of that.
Yeah, I could see when you said Tyler the Creator, I could OD see that, especially when early on you was like, yeah, when I first came out, I was super cocky.
Yeah, that's
Tyler
a fact.
The Creator, he's like, I'm this shit, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You know, believe in yourself and you know what I'm saying, promote yourself.
Right.
But I fuck with Tyler the Creator a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's actually I have a thing I want to sample. I even reached out to him like through a comment and through DM.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I need to sample y'all because I'm not trying to get sued.
That's a fact.
I was like, yo,
you don't need that.
It was I think it was an interview with like I think he was on like Ebro or something, but basically he was just like,
nigga, I'm better than you, nigga. My necklaces is better than all y'all niggas. For real, like my fucking,
but
my
like
shit's silly.
Though, they're not
and
wrong
but they're not wrong, but I'm not wrong. And it's like, don't push me to the side. Like all them little cars y'all got, like nigga, that's nothing.
And how about the rap?
But I don't say like I'm rapping, I'm performing my video, all my shit better than all of these niggas.
How about every freestyle?
I have more career. But I could walk in. I'm iller than all of these. My legs is longer than all of these niggas. But it's like, all right, cool. I'm just do my shit. And they try to push you to the side, keep doing that. And it's like 10 years later, I'm still here, bro. My career has only been doing this. It's niggas who was the hottest shit in 2012. Where the fuck they at right now? Niggas push me to the side and give me, no, that nigga weird, and we can go and I'm fucking here right now. Right now. Skin glowing, pockets heavy, garage silly, house dumb. Looking for a lake house right now. Clancy my fucking witness. All my niggas good.
That nigga was going off.
Yo, and that was when I was 2021. I saw that interview. I used to do security, and I wasn't the type to be a lazy security nigga. Like you know how you say like a fat nigga. I was the type that I was watching Malcolm X videos. I was researching. Like I was because I had the leisure to be on the low with my laptop. Because I was working from 5. And it's during quarantine, so 5 to midnight.
Oh damn, you had nothing to do.
Yeah, so I was saying, B-hand do nothing. Your niggas tripping.
I'm it was doing like niggas productive. Are nobody's coming, bro.
Nah, facts.
It's safe here.
Nah, real shit. And once I got real cozy, I snuck my laptop in. Niggas, they started sending me to a different floor.
That's a fact.
Like,
but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that interview, I'm still gonna do something with that because that clip is too raw. Especially if you could personally relate to it, like myself, and I know that you could relate to it. It just
more so now.
Yeah,
definitely now.
Yeah, because now you got that foundation. It was not just
Yep. And sometimes niggas gotta know.
Now facts.
You know what I mean?
Because sometimes you gotta make up a nigga mind for him.
Oh yeah.
Because niggas will be on the fence until you say, nigga, I'm that shit, and you niggas be like, you know what? You are that shit. I ain't going.
Cause I'm only like that in my music, but outside of it, it's like haha joke, nigga. Like when I have to work,
serious mode.
Yeah, facts, nobody's fucking with me.
Step in that booth.
That's a fact.
Turn into DotxFree.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I feel you.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So do you feel like you have your own sound in hip hop, or like do you feel like all right, let me say, do you feel like you represent hip hop for what it is? Because I feel like let me just start and say this. I feel like you do because I love music, and I was actually telling her this earlier. I was like, my man Sean, like I would listen to music, and then it was like my man Sean. He kind of like put me on reading the lyrics while because me I was bumping shit.
You're a hip hop head.
Yeah, so me I love dope. Lyricists. I like people who like I was never a beat dude. Like having a nice beat, I feel like started getting popping in like 2017, 18.
Yeah.
Like where like lyrics, like it was like a beautiful time in hip hop where like the lyrics met the beat.
Facts.
And then now it's like the beat just take over and these
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
saying
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
feel me? That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
like I don't mind doing a deep dive in your shit.
Right.
Like from like the beginning, all you did was elevate. You
Yeah.
got better. Your flow got
Thank
better.
you.
You got more creative. You
Yeah.
started doing skits in your shit.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
something different with you. So it's
Right.
not like I'm listening to the same shit.
I say not only yes, but I feel like I
Okay.
represent hip hop from Daytona Beach.
Okay.
And even saying that in my own unique way, because it's different over there. Like hip hop back home is very like, you know, it's southern, but it's also like more boss talk type shit.
It is.
And like niggas, you know, niggas that really in the streets doing their thing. That's what's popping. But like niggas like me and niggas like in the band house, my niggas, like I feel like we're rare back home because of how we approach music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Facts.
You got a finger going up over there.
Oh. Actually, I'm gonna close that window though a little bit.
Word.
All that sound coming in. Finish your call, my boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But nah. So, and it's funny because we was dealing with this. Frustration, and I'll say we, but I guess I'll take it further, or put it more on my shoulders. I was really really frustrated with that, especially like the more shows I was doing, because at first it was like I wasn't like niggas were making me do shows.
Okay.
But then once I was like really trying to do it, like I would do like 3-4 shows a month, maybe 5-6 shows even. Like I was like really, and in the beginning I was the only rapper. I was opening up for like rock bands.
Okay.
So like you got scene kids coming to see these bands. They not here for me. So I really had to I had to learn how to become a performer for that, because if I'm just pussyfooting around here, ain't nobody like these niggas already aren't trying to hear my shit.
So you got to come with it.
Right.
Thanks.
So by the time I got into like the hip hop scene back home, it was like I was blowing a lot of people away because of like how I was approaching it.
Okay.
But then as we were coming up, and niggas were really like, oh, these niggas are spitting. And not only are we spitting, like we got like good music and we know how to perform. It was like a lot of love, but like crabs in a barrel type shit.
A little bit of both.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I represent hip hop for sure in my music, but also just like it goes hand in hand with where I'm from. You know what I mean? I can't really just be like, yeah, all of hip. Nah, I think specifically where I'm from and my niggas.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you do it 2 in 1. Like,
Yeah.
Hip hop, I feel like you get definitely a check mark for the hip hop itself, and then a super check mark for your specific Daytona area. That's dope.
Yeah, cause like it was very. It was, and even when I was when I was starting, I wasn't really thinking about it like that because I was home. It wasn't until I moved here, then it was like, oh nigga, now you have to like prove yourself for real.
Okay, to like a whole bunch
yeah,
of people.
because niggas don't know. You don't have the safety net.
It's like you're starting over.
Right, real shit. You don't got the OGs with you. You don't got nobody knows you. So now it's like, okay, who are you and where are you from? And it was like, okay, boom, I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida, 386 shit. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and then you're gonna hear what I got, and nobody's gonna fuck. When I'm doing my shit, nobody's fucking with me because I know what I'm doing.
Nah,
and it's not the same. It's not. I'm not gonna give you. If you see me once, it's not gonna be the same show the next time.
That's good. That's
you know?
fire. So, I remember you had a show over there in Hudson Yards. You had a show over there. I had something real important to do, and I was like, yo, can I squeeze both of these shits
that
in?
was a fucking time.
Oh man,
that was my first festival too.
Okay.
Yo, so I want to let you know how well that show was not supposed to go. It was not supposed to go well for me at all.
Okay.
Because my homegirl Kai Amani, shout out.
Yes,
she's the one that put me on to it. She was already performing, and she hit me like it was the Saturday a week before the actual show because that pushed back because of like weather.
Okay.
And then somebody that was supposed to perform couldn't perform. And then I guess the group chat was happening on IG and they were like trying to find somebody. Okay. And she kept like spamming my name.
Off the rip. And
then eventually, this is I think right around when I started to enter into my Do Not Disturb era. Mm-hmm. So like I didn't even know this shit was happening. And I was at work. So like I did not know what was going down. And then all of a sudden I feel my phone ring and it's her calling me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, yo, like, I'm trying to get you on the show. They emailed you. They need your information now. Oh, and I was like, what? Bad. So then I had to run to the break room. I gave him my headshots and I gave him my shit and I was locked in. And then that night when I got home, it was like, damn, they were like, yo, it's next week. It's next Saturday. And I was like, all right, like, whatever. Like, I've done this type of shit before. Cool. Mm-hmm. But this was a festival show. Okay. I've done a festival show before back home, but this is my first one here.
Yeah, New York City festival.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, nigga, this might be the thing that goes up.
Yeah.
And then I was racking my brain trying to figure out what type of songs I was gonna do, what my shit was gonna be, whatever. And then they hit me. They were like, yo, you're really talented. Just want to let you know though, this is an all ages show. Okay. Oh, yeah. So just be mindful
of the language
of what you. Yeah. Okay. And I don't even be. My shit ain't even really crazy like that. I just be saying nigga a lot because that's my favorite word.
That's a universal word.
Yeah.
For the people who use it.
Right. Exactly. So then it was like, fuck. Like I had a week, and I was like, damn, I don't have no clean versions of my shit at all. I had a week, and I didn't know. And they were like bare minimum. They was like 45-minute set, minimum 30 minutes. And I was like, fuck, nigga, how the fuck? Yeah, and this is right after I did the run of dropping Perfect Silence, Night Shift, Kool-Aid, and Slide. Okay. This is right after I did that. Yeah, so I was like, those are like the most fresh songs in my brain. And I was like, well, I definitely can't perform Slide because that's about fucking.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Yeah, can't do that. And I was like, fuck, like I don't know what to do. And I always like to make my shows like it's a fucking movie, like it's a story the whole time, like beginning, middle, and end. So I was trying to figure it out, and it was like not only I had to piece my set together, I had to rehearse, and I had to have it ready in like 5 days, and I had to make clean versions of all of my shit. So I was like, fuck, I was big stressed. I was stressed out, and I was shuffling through beats, and I was like trying to figure some shit out, and I came across this house beat or whatever, and I just was like just spitting over it, and I was like, ooh, this shit feels nice, right? And I was like, oh, this might be what I can do. So then I started to piece it together. And I came across, I don't know how I came across this AI fucking voice thing. Okay. But I did. And I was just fucking around with it. And it was just like saying dumb shit. Like I think I got like Bill Withers to say nigga or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
like this is why, like in between me making music, I'm not doing serious shit. Like, you know what I mean? So like.
It's a balance.
Basically. So then I was like, yo, wait. The spark went off. I was like, what if I make a fully integrated AI thing from scratch and have that shit be the narrator throughout my whole set. Okay. Right. So then, and I just got done watching Living Single, and then the magazine Flavor that's in there, Khadijah's magazine. Nah. Oh, okay. Well, her magazine's named Flavor. Okay. Or Flavor. Right, and I was like, that's gonna be the AI's name, right? So then I started to piece together I made the whole script, and then I had I was testing out the AI the whole way through, and then I had it talk back to me, and I was like, ooh, oh nigga, this is how we gonna hit 30 minutes right here, this right here. So then I did my clean little edits. I added her through it. And then I hit 30 minutes, and then I also did remixes of my own songs too. So I did alternate versions, which I do shit like this all the time every time I perform. So I take if a song's like more of a trap thing or whatever, I took that same like song idea and then put it over a house beat and then just change my cadence.
Got
and
you.
then change the vibe.
Got you.
So
Got
I
you.
I had my solid 30 minutes. Nigga, shit was a fucking movie, bro.
Damn.
And so like, and I did perfect transitions into my shit. And what I didn't even realize what I was doing was I made like an invisible hype man.
Oh shit.
So when I wasn't talking,
That's dope.
when I wasn't talking, she was talking to the crowd. She was amping them up. She was like asking them questions. She was like telling them to make noise. She was giving out my information and shit. She was passing out like, or not passing out, but like coming up with like hashtags and shit for shit. So it's the whole way through. So if I'm drinking water, she's talking.
Now, when like you said, like that's your hype man. Is that what you programmed her, or like they? Oh shit! So everything that she was saying, like you typed it, you had it all
the way through.
That's dope.
All the way through.
That's
so that was my first time doing that, and it was just gonna be for that moment. But I was like, oh no, this is mine.
This could be something that you
no,
can
yeah.
include.
So like, so the shit started. It was Hudson Yards, obviously. Like the train station was right here, so niggas were coming through, and it was one of those situations where it was a festival and music was happening, but niggas weren't like paying attention. Yeah. I went up second. Then as soon as I went up, I did like my little intro or whatever, and then the intro was like on some like, it was like a Latin ass beat. And I approached that shit like I was like Busta Rhymes or some shit.
Oh shit!
And it was like call and response type shit. And niggas stopped what they were doing. Then all the vendors stopped. Everybody that was like around stopped. And then people just started to do this shit.
Okay.
And then we just kept going. We just kept like amping it up and shit. And then I knew shit was crazy. I think like halfway through, because I had different versions of my stuff.
Okay.
So at a certain point, I got to just like, I was just doing rap, like hardcore rap shit, like for sure. And how I knew shit was crazy was, it was like 8 old white women.
Oh shit. Old
right.
mayonnaise.
I don't know where these ladies came from. Shout out to them. Oh, but shit. They came out of nowhere, and they heard like I'm like rapping my ass off, and they stopped walking and sat in the crowd. And then I had like a Wu-Tang line, and they screamed for the Wu-Tang line. And then apparently there was like a tip jar. I didn't even know niggas were tipping me. I had no idea. I'm like, just was so zoned out. But I finished that part of the set, and I watched this old lady walk up slowly to the stage and put her money in the tip jar. And then I was like, oh shit, because and I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? And then I ended it off with like some house shit on I pretended like I was a DJ. Okay. And I was a remix of like the whole set was playing at this thing. You know what I mean? And then my cousin was like behind me recording. It was a dope time. It was a dope time. Like after that, I was like, oh no, this is it. Like I could just take this set and tour with this if I wanted to.
Yeah, and just recreate it the way you would do it.
Yeah, because I had her even talk to the crowd like saying New York City, not like the name of the festival, like New York City, so I could reprogram it and have her say any city I'm in. Okay. You know what I mean? And then it was like, okay, cool. Well, this is a character now that it exists in the space, so I'm just going to have her be around now.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So where would you rank that on your list of shows?
Ooh, like of all time?
Yeah, I would say of all time.
Holy shit. That's like probably a solid like 3 or 4. My favorite show was like when I realized like the city was behind me. Like
that's love.
That was a crazy love. like there. I had a show at this place called Turnanog. It's a hole in the wall ass bar. Niggas should not be performing in this place.
Oh shit.
It's like it's a bar. It's an Irish bar, bro. But everybody in the band house, like you perform there. Yeah. Like that's where you get your stripes or whatever.
Nah, facts.
And it was like. Cause it's a bar. Like when you see the stage, it's like the stage is here, and then it's like right in front of you, and then immediately right before like the wall, it's the bathroom, and then there's just the bar right here. Oh shit! It's not a lot of room.
It's real cool. Okay. Yeah.
So like it was like, I think it was like 80, 90 people or some shit, and it wasn't even like I wasn't. It was the OG Def Beach. He's like the hip hop head back home. Like he's a nigga that puts you on.
Got you.
It was his shit. Like, he was releasing a project or whatever, and then I eventually, niggas were, like, realizing that, like, I, like, am really good at performance. So he kept pushing me back this day or this night. And it was one of those nights where, like, niggas were like, oh, I'm coming to the show. Like, for me, I've done it enough times. Like, if you pull up, cool. I'm not, whatever.
I see you if I see you. If I don't, then,
but, like, everybody, my whole family came. All my friends came. Niggas that were connected to them came. And then niggas that were just there. So it was like mad niggas.
That's dope.
And I didn't realize they were there for me. Because I'm just like, there was like 8 other niggas on this show. I was like, I didn't know. And it wasn't my it was Def B's show. He's closing.
Yeah, so you thinking the crowd would be for the man.
For him.
Yeah, facts.
Not me. He called my name. The whole shit erupted. And me and my niggas were like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we were like, what the hell? And I ran up there and, like, rocked it. And then I had niggas were standing on tables. Niggas were standing on amps. Niggas were like, it was wild. Niggas were, like, moshing and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. My mom was moshing. My mom's, like, the number one mosher.
Word?
Facts.
Oh, wow.
That's a fact. No, my mom throws bowls, nigga.
I've always wanted to be a part of a mosh pit.
My mom throws bows. And I remember there was one show I had where, like somebody was like, hey, man, relax. There's an older woman here. And she was like, fuck you. She was like, you don't need to watch out. You need to watch out for me.
Oh, shit.
Real shit. And she had that shit on camera. That's on one of her phones or some shit.
That's dope.
Like, niggas know. Like, if you, back home, if you came, she was there.
That's dope.
She was there. She was doing this shit. And she didn't even realize she was moshing. She was just getting down. She was just getting down, bro. Yeah.
Naturally moshing. That's dope.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I say that's number one.
Okay.
Yeah, number one. The other ones are just different variations of that.
Okay.
But that shit, that one at Hudson Yard was something different. Because it like opened my eyes to a different type of show.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Now I want to do that same set in front of a bunch of niggas.
Off the rip. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been fiending for a show, bro.
Shit.
For sure.
Shit. You saw the shit that I had sent you?
Yeah. I hit them up. They haven't hit me back yet.
Nah.
I'm waiting. Niggas is scared, but it's fine.
Shit. You RSVP'd and all that?
I hit them up. That's what.
Didn't?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
Your people.
I was thinking. Nah, that's what I got. Nah, real shit. I'm thinking about still swinging by because I think they dropped the address.
Oh, word.
But just to see, because I was like, once they was like, it's like an open aux. I said, nah.
Yeah.
That'd be a perfect follow up. Like,
that's a fact. That'd be dope.
You feel
That'd
me?
be dope.
But so, do you still make beats?
Yeah.
Like,
I actually just recently started to get back into it because my homie Will on the boards, which, by the way, shameless plug, we're dropping a song tomorrow called December Babies. That's just fire.
Okay, I'm about to ask you about that. Like,
that shit's fire.
Little crazy. Okay.
That's just fire. But he's like a crazy producer. Since reconnecting with him, I started making beats again. But the last time I made beats seriously was when I was making my album Adolescence, and that was like 2-3 years ago. Because I was just focusing on raps. But I'm getting back into that shit now. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, what are some artists that you would like to work with now or like in the future?
Damn. Nigga, low key, everybody.
Everybody?
Low key, only because like, you know, I kind of feel like I'm like a body of water that niggas just haven't discovered yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I'm also very hungry and I'm very willing to take niggas' lunches.
Off the rip.
So I don't really have anybody specifically right now because the list is so broad.
Okay.
But really if I think you're dope, so obviously like I said, like the niggas I was inspired by. So like, you know, Tyler the Creator, fucking Isaiah Rashad, J. Cole. I can go, the list goes on and on and on, nigga. Like, everybody in each one of their camps, anybody that, if you spitting for real,
yeah, we can make some shit happen.
Yeah, right. If you making good music, yeah. I'm really open to, because I love doing this.
Okay.
For me,
you can tell.
I love doing it. Like, it doesn't matter. I guess other people is like a job and they gotta like whatever. And I have my moments like that too. But like, I love just making just art in general. So anybody that is like willing to do it and is serious about doing it, even doesn't matter. You don't have to be big. You know, whoever. If I find you dope, oh yeah. But the problem with me is that like I'll get my shit back to you in a day. And like, cause I don't like, and I know niggas be talking like blah 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 whatever, but like nah, I really be like, here
you go.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Yeah,
Okay,
and if you don't like it, I'm like, all right, here's a new one. I'll probably either send that to you the same day or the next day, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, I do it. My problem, the reason why I have like,
under you could do
that. Because that's my problem is that I'm always recording. I'm not doing the other shit I should be doing, like content or like, you know, promo, which I got a plan for that next year. Next year is about to be up.
Okay.
But
yes, sir.
my main problem is the fact that I'm always recording. That's my main problem. So like, if it's a nigga, like I got niggas hitting me up now, like, yo, can we still make music? Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Send it.
Right.
Send it. There's been a few times too, and I'll be bummed because like some niggas I really be fucking with, and then they'll send me some shit, and then I'll like put my foot in their fucking music, and then they don't drop the song, and I'm like, why'd you do this? Because now it's like I kind of just want to take this verse and put it somewhere else now.
Yeah, because now you sitting on it.
Yeah.
And I don't want my shit on ice.
Because I was like, because sometimes I'd be like, I didn't even know how I could put those things together like that, and you just letting this collect dust. But then at the same time, niggas can say the same shit for me because I got a crazy backlog. Crazy backlog.
With like features and everything? Or
no,
just like
in general. In general.
I was about to say, because if it's just you, I'm saying, that's your discretion. You can put shit out when you want.
But people would argue, like,
put it out.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that.
What was that? That September, October run when I was dropping songs every weekend. That was like just skimming shit off the top. Because niggas were like, hey,
we need some
drop
tunes.
stuff. Yeah,
facts.
And I think I just got done doing some competition or something where niggas were voting for me. And then I was like, all right, bet, let me just drop a bunch of shit.
Okay.
You know
how was that competition?
Oh, that shit was dope. I didn't realize that was the shit where I was
doing the votes.
The vote shit,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
That shit was random. I got hit up about it. It was the opening act competition or some shit like that.
Okay.
I got hit up about it. Or no, I applied for it. They said I didn't qualify. Cool, whatever. And then like a couple weeks went by and I got an email. I was going through my emails on the way to work. And it was like, oh, this is like week 2 of the competition. And I was like, what, nigga? I didn't even know I was in this.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Okay.
Then I was like, all right, well, because you have to be like in the top 20. It's like different phases.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to just post it. I'm probably not going to get a lot of votes because whatever. Nigga shot up from like, I think I was like 48 to like rank 10 in the same day. And I stayed there like for the whole competition. And then I went from 10 to number 3. And then I finished 3 in like the country or some shit.
That's beast.
Which was random. I was like, damn, niggas is out here like that.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Okay, I should probably release music. Yeah. And I was like, oh, shit. All right, you should probably, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because like before that, I was just doing a bunch of teasers on IG. Like I teased fucking Perfect Silence. Or like just other random shit, and niggas were like, I
remember you teased Night Shift and all that.
That too. Was like,
nigga. Yo, let me tell you one thing, yo, bro. When you sent me Night Shift, like the actual song, like no teaser. Oh man, I went to one of my mans and I said, yo, bro, I can't let you listen to this shit because that's my mans and nobody's supposed to hear this but me.
Yeah.
But nigga, when he dropped this shit,
everybody was like, yo, I knew that. Like when I made Night Shift. Because Night Shift was really like, okay, so this isn't the question you asked, but I'm going to let you know.
Now, do you think...
Sometimes I do this where, like, I just want to push my limits just to see what I can do.
Okay.
In this particular stretch, it was like, I was like, nigga, I know I've dropped like 2-3 songs, or not dropped, but I made 2-3 songs a night. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, like, okay, how many songs can I make? Like, if I just come straight home from work, and just lock in until whatever how many hours, and then go to sleep. So I just wanted to see it. I was in my head. I was like, we gonna hit 40, right? In 4 days, I made.
So what I'm doing while you talk, I'm
shit!
Just
you loading shit up.
I'm giving them different joints, so it's not just the only one. They can see like your whole catalog and shit.
That's just old and emotional. In 4 days, I made 27 songs. Yeah, because it was like I come home, I'd shuffle through the beats, whatever that I got.
Okay.
And then if I find something, I don't like to overthink nothing. So if I catch a melody, if I like the beat, boom, it's this beat. Once I figure out the melody, I'm like, all right, bet it's this, and then I write it out, put it down, like the skeleton of it, and then I'll like do my little rough mixes, and then maybe I'll redefine certain things maybe once or twice.
Okay.
Then after that, move to the next thing. Cause like I also do this too. Like I'll have moments where like I'll come across a song and be like, this is it, nigga. I'm just listening to this for hours.
Okay.
But I was like, what if I apply that same amount of time of hours of just jamming and just work? So that's what I did. So like I think like 3 nights in a row, I knocked out like 5 songs. And then I did that, and then like the last night I did like a bunch. And then I counted them up. I'm like, damn, nigga, this is a lot.
Oh, shit.
And then one of the songs that was in there was Night Shift.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was really it. It was like
That's
cool,
dope.
and then I put it in the vault, and then I like set the vault out to like specific people, and I was like, here, you can listen to this, right? Or rather, it wasn't even the vault; it was like a subsection of the vault.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, here you go, and then like I ain't really hear anything from nobody, so I was like, all right,
no,
you know what I mean? And then that was it. And then after the competition happened, I was like just cherry picking songs from that.
Which ones you going?
Yeah, okay. And Night Shift was one. The first go around, it was Perfect Silence, Night Shift, Kool-Aid, and Slide. Yeah, but like Kool-Aid's my favorite one. Cause like
Kool-Aid is
that shit.
That's my shit right now.
That shit's different. Yeah, that shit's different.
It do, yes sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes sir.
Yeah, man. But that's how, like, so after I did it, I was like, oh damn, nigga, I can make how many songs? Because it's like a lot of this shit is mental.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit is mental. Like niggas will tell themselves, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that or this takes me whatever, and it's like, okay, yeah. That's whatever you put out. That's the truth.
Yeah, facts.
So
facts.
For me, and I'm speaking because I have moments like that too, where I'm like, and it would be like a week ago, nigga. I was like, man, all my shit is trash. Why don't I understand why people like this? This is bad or whatever. Yep. And then when you look at it, it's like, okay, yeah, it's bad, sure. But the flip side of that is like, I'm just a curious person, so I'm like, how far can I go?
Yeah.
You know? How far can I go before the wheels fall off, which is bad to a certain degree.
Okay.
Because, outside of being an artist, real life is a thing.
Facts. Facts.
And I succeed in being an artist, but sometimes in real life, I'm really bad. I'm really bad. But that's just, it is what it is.
Nah,
but yeah, I'm all about progress over regress for me.
Okay, big facts.
It's all about that. Yeah. I don't like going backwards.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So you have Hudson Yards.
Yeah.
And then you have the show at the Irish House.
Oh yeah.
With the you said where like 90 people came. And
a
good majority was for you.
Shout out Turning On. Yep.
So how does that feel? When you whether you expect it or you don't expect it, like just seeing people really genuinely enjoy your music and like what you created, like is there a word for that feeling? Is there like a way you could put it into words? Or
performing is like nothing else. Like I'm not really big into drugs.
Okay.
Not really big into alcohol or whatever.
Off the rip.
We don't have to talk about women. That's a different thing. But nothing nothing compares to fucking performing. Like that shit. Like that's something I chase all the time. Like, and I didn't know it existed. Like that feeling.
Okay.
For me. And then on top of that, like, let me break it down. So like for me, I view performing like I can finally like just take the weights off.
Yeah.
Like I can just like let loose.
And
Like let the beast out.
Okay.
So when I'm performing, like, it's a performance. I know niggas came. If they paid money, they paid money. If they just came to come, whatever. But like niggas are here to see a show. Like I'm not a nigga that's just gonna be standing up there being cool or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a nigga that's scared of the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not a nigga that's like, you know, that's just monotone into the mic. No. Like when I'm up there, like I'll be in the crowd.
You're gonna know I'm up there.
Yeah, you're going to know.
Yeah,
like because for me, like this is freedom for me. That's what I'm doing this music shit for in the first place.
Big facts.
Or just creating in general. I don't like, you know, niggas be thinking like, oh, I want big ass chains, I want cars, I want I want freedom.
Yeah, I want to be able to.
That's what I want. So for me, what it looks like is performing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be jumping around. I'm gonna be in your face. I'm gonna be doing call and response. My show is your show. I feed off of you.
Facts, big facts.
You know what I mean? Like I don't ignore you. Like it's not like I'm the artist and you're nigga.
We're on the same page.
Yeah,
you came to see me.
And 9 times, like in this phase of my career, like niggas don't know who I am. Like not a lot of people. So because of that, I'm gonna make sure you know. So, yeah. So when I get up there, I'm tearing the fucking roof off. I'm not, and then God help whoever's after me.
Facts.
Yeah, that and like, cause like that's what it's about. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about like fucking going viral or being trendy or whatever. That shit's important. Yeah, like all those. I want all those numbers are going to help me get to my goals. That I know how important that is, but I'm not chasing after that
one because if you do the right thing, that comes with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm setting myself up now to make sure that those things happen more often.
Okay.
But when it's me and you, and it's because that's important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I've a long time ago, I started to realize like, oh, I'm supposed to be here to like do this. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm supposed to like connect people through music.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them a piece, everything I could possibly give them on this stage.
Yeah.
And then whatever they take home with them is what they take home.
Yeah, facts. Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, if they're like also like singing my shit, nigga, like I don't have to eat. I don't have to do shit, nigga. What? I don't need nothing. I don't need sex. Nothing. Nah. Niggas, what? Nothing. I don't know how to describe that shit. Like that's the first time that happened, shout out Phil again. He put together this fucking this crazy concept of a show called the Drum Off. He like got all the talented drummers in the city to go up against each other, and he pinned them with artists like fucking rappers and shit.
Oh shit!
And then the best drummer won. It was a fire ass fucking show. Fire show. I think this was maybe my 5th or 6th show. And I'll probably say that's probably when like DotxFree was like made for real.
Okay.
And I did our song because we were allowed to do like 3 of our songs and then like a cover song or some shit.
Okay.
One of my songs I did was Mood, and that was the first time I heard people screaming my fucking song.
Oh shit.
The first time. There's a live drummer behind me. This shit's not mic'd correctly. So like I just hear him and barely me. And then on top of him is all of these. It was like mad niggas too.
Oh shit.
It was wild. And niggas were like screaming the chorus. I was like, whoa. Like I was like, I don't know what this feeling is, but this right here, I need more of this.
You like that?
Yeah.
So we gotta repeat this as many times as we can. I feel like
right. Yeah, that's what makes me want to keep going. Is that
okay?
You know, that's why I'm like nigga, not having or not performing is like a big thing for me. Like that's like a part of my regimen.
Okay.
It's the type of shit like I know niggas like, you know, meditate or do whatever the fuck that is to like balance their shit out.
Yeah.
That's my shit. You know what I mean? So I feel hella imbalanced if I don't get enough shows. Because like I need it.
You need to get right.
I need it. Yeah, and that's why I go as hard as I do, because it's like, man, if life is kicking my ass or whatever, it's like, pow, nigga, now you got to deal with it. Yeah, now I'm yeah, exactly, basically. Yeah. And you I don't care if you didn't come here to do that. You will.
You're going, it's going to happen to you regardless.
Yeah, like,
I feel that shit.
Because like, I don't know, people can tell like when you just are just selling or pretending or whatever, like, and then when you're actually just there
and your music.
Yeah. Like, this isn't like I'm not rolling around with a bunch of random niggas. I'm not talking about like beef or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not selling no fantasy. Like, you gonna get the music. You gonna get the music because that's like what's real. That's what's gonna last.
Keep yourself incorporated with the music.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the key to it all. You feel me? Like, it's like with J. Cole with the shit he was telling son in the fucking, what was it, 1982?
1985.
Yeah, 1985. That joint. He was
1985.
like,
alright.
Yeah, like he's like, like nigga, how long you gonna be able to rap about that until them niggas be like, it's not doing it for me no more.
Right.
But if you rapping about real life shit, it's always gonna be a large group of people who can relate. Because niggas, you know what I'm saying, you keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me?
Because that's real life is real life.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm still, a lot of my stuff, and people don't know this, and I guess I'm giving it out now. A lot of the stuff that I'm referring to in my music is like shit from like years ago.
Okay.
I'm not even talking, like, there are certain songs that's like very current, but like a lot of that shit is
in the past.
And life happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm never gonna not have shit to talk about because shit always happens.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Big ass shovel. You can choose what you want to pick from.
Right. You know.
Facts.
That's the art in it. That's the beauty in it. And I would do this even if a nigga never blew up or whatever. Like, this is what I do.
Yeah. That's dope.
Period. But I'm gonna blow up. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Keep doing how you doing.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta get. I say for you, keep doing it how you're doing it, but configure a way, like even with your team, so you could get the social media aspect. So even if it ain't even you, even whoever you got,
like I said, 2024 is up, nigga.
Got you. I'm looking forward to it, my boy.
Y'all
you know
niggas are not ready.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 2024 is up, nigga.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
You say Kool-Aid is Kool-Aid your overall top favorite or your most recent like number one?
It's probably my most recent favorite. Yeah, because I was thinking about this actually, like not too long ago.
Okay.
My top favorites are probably Just Living, because of multiple different reasons for that. Just Living, Kool-Aid is there. Funny enough, like, I know how important the mood 1, 2, and 3 is, but like I wouldn't consider those are like, I'd view those as like chapters in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I said, Kool-Aid, Just Living, Rockin' is probably up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Heat Stroke, because like that got like all my niggas on there.
That's dope.
I'll give you one more. Ooh, Let Me Live.
Let Me Live.
Ooh, Let Me Live.
I think I got it.
Let Me Live.
All right, I'm gonna go.
That was that's off of Adolescence.
Okay.
Let Me Live was like my second fucking turn up song I ever made.
Okay.
In the beginning, making like upbeat music was hard as hell for me.
Oh shit.
Cause I thought that shit was stupid. Because it was like, I don't want to just rap about nothing.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, if I just rap my ass off and like also kind of have certain lines here and there that are like deeper, I think I'm good that way.
Okay.
Now it's different. Like now I'm like, whatever, nigga. How if you want me to tell you how much better I am than you in 40 different songs, I could do
I
that.
can.
It's not. What did he say? Nothing really. But the shit was slick as fuck.
Slick as fuck.
Yeah, but no, I'd say those songs for sure. But right now, my current song is fucking Kool-Aid. Only because just the way that shit hits, like when it comes on.
Yeah, we gonna bump that before we get up out of here.
Okay,
we're gonna bump that. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Real shit,
nigga.
Shit, you named your. I'm gonna run through my list real quick.
Oh shit.
The songs I had.
Oh shit.
Right? So
this has never happened.
I put and I had to, and I'm glad that I went back and I thought about SoundCloud because I was going off of
yeah. I remember not too long ago
Spotify
you was like sending me shit from. I was like, this nigga listen to my SoundCloud.
Nah, yeah, fact, yeah, bro. I love, like you said earlier, I'm a hip hop head for real.
That's
bro.
a fact.
I love music. Like
That's
I don't
a fact.
ever like judge anybody. Like it's a dude from the Joes. I think his who was it? I think it was it Tim? I don't know. I don't even know if you know Tim, but
Probably
he's like
not.
an older white dude, mad cool, skinny.
Okay.
3 years ago, he said, I make music. And then he gave me his shit, and I bumped it, all 4 tracks, even though they was all the same track. And it was all the same track, but different variants, you feel me?
Okay.
So I was like, okay. I was like, damn. But, it was cool for what it was, but I'm always going to give somebody a chance because you just never know what somebody's going to say out their mouth.
I went to the store today, and I bought myself a hat.
Yo. So, for Moses' top 10 DotxFree tracks,
You got 10? Oh, shit.
I do 10. In no particular order.
Got you.
I have Woke Up with you and Hennessy Marie.
Ooh, that's my sister.
Yo.
Shout out, Henny.
And y'all have a great,
Yeah.
I don't even know the word.
Synergy.
Yeah, like the way y'all. Like,
That's my nigga.
Your voice and her, like.
Yeah, funny enough.
She got
me,
that
her,
soul.
and Phil were, like, his plan was we were going to be a group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, me and her have been locked in technically day one.
Okay.
Day one. She just hit me she's one of the niggas that were like, hey, man, we still making music?
Oh, shit, that's dope.
That's
dope.
I will always make music with her.
Yeah,
that's my sister.
Yeah, I think I need to keep that as a 1-2 punch because I like that.
Woke Up. Woke Up is a good song.
You feel me? Number 2, I got Antisocial. That is my shit. Ah, man, that's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Number 3, I got Sun Kissed Baby.
Holy shit.
I like that. That's and I didn't.
That is an angry song, my nigga.
I know, but it is. It is. But I didn't know about Sun Kissed Baby literally until I dropped like the promotion little thumbnail that I tagged you in.
Yeah.
Because I had picture.
You did use that song for that.
I did. Yeah, I picked it and I said I want a song that's nice.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard before, and that's something he don't expect me to put up there.
I did not expect that.
So I said, all right. So I was in Starbucks for like 3 hours doing my research, doing my shit for everything I was doing.
Right.
And then I heard it was either it was Sunkiss and it was another song. I was like, which one? Should I do a recent song? But I don't like to do the recents because I like to cover the recents in the interview.
Right.
So it'll be live and then whatever. That's how I configured it in my head. So I said, I did Sunkiss and it was the line when you was like, it was right after the 666 line and you was like
666 with a 9.
You said yo, and then you went off and you said,
"Hey, nigga."
Damn, I can't even remember the line. That's how it was, but it was in.
It was 666 with a 9. Dead in the streets, baptized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was that whole line.
Scheme.
Literally like that whole 30 to 45 seconds after that.
God damn, nigga.
I said, yo, I said, yeah, this is gonna
I was angry that day.
Yeah, but you could tell that's like one of those I'm on some bullshit time and like I'm ready
to. That song literally came after I got fucked with by some cops.
Okay.
That's what that. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the one. I like this.
Actually, funny enough, that whole album got put out. Like I was holding on to that album for like 2 years, and that shit got put out because I got into an altercation with the cop.
Got you.
That got like almost got trigger happy and shit.
Oh yeah, on that.
She was
bullshit.
crazy. It was a very scary night, and I was like, nigga, I should probably put this out. But yeah, nah, like.
And it's funny. I'm gonna do a little sidebar. I was like, I was thinking about like realities from like different parts of the map. Like my reality wouldn't be yours because it's just different. Like you know how
Yeah.
like in Boys in the Hood, like their reality was like somebody breaking in your crib and killing them and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I was like it's kind of sad like how a lot of people's reality is like what you said, like a cop getting trigger happy.
Real shit.
And even though we get a fair share in New York, I just know in the South it's way worse. They got
it's different.
It's like kind of set up for shit like that.
And
that shit is I was like, damn, like
it's different.
Nah, I believe you. I was
don't
like,
even know.
Damn.
Like I said, that album got put out because I got pulled over and the cop like was harassing me, and deadass was like, I could kill you right here.
Oh, on some bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, I kill you right here.
See,
and I was in the middle of
thinking.
nowhere. I was nowhere near home. I just left the studio from the homie Yak's house.
Yeah.
And that nigga was like, it was like dead of night, and he was like fucking with me.
Yeah.
Like heavy, and it was so fucked up. Like I was fucked up from that. And that was like, and then how people took it when I told them what happened, they're like, "Where were you?" And I told them where I was at. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's like that over there."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that, especially Daytona Beach, it's like, I'll say moving here was like kind of eye opening because it was like I didn't realize just how much shit was like, how much of that was just woven in. To my reality till I moved here, like,
and you kind of get a breather from it.
Yo, like all the shit that's here, niggas, not back home. No,
exactly, yeah, it's a whole different dynamic.
Nah,
the shit is completely different.
Yeah, so that's fucking Sunkissed Baby, bro. That's why I'm like, damn, nigga, that whole song was like on some Andre 3000 tricking niggas shit. I was like, if I make niggas dance, they won't pay attention to the lyrics.
Nah, that shit is
yeah.
I'm gonna pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
that's crazy.
Yo, then after that, I got Night Shift. That's my shit. I love that shit. Yeah. Working the night shift. That's my shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got Rockin'. I got Rockin' is 5. You feel me? That shit is some real smooth.
Rockin'.
Followed up by Perfect Silence.
Oh shit.
And I had to like
I almost harassed by that song. But finish. Go ahead. Like, go ahead.
I
do your thing.
Skipped over Perfect Silence because whatever site I was on, it wasn't there. I think I had to go back to like
there's a story behind that,
like Apple Music, and I was like,
yeah, it was
how
there.
The fuck? I almost forgot because when I heard it, I said, oh, this shit is smooth than a motherfucker.
Yep. That shit was a freestyle, nigga.
Oh word.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because I was alright. So Perfect Silence, niggas really wanted me to put this out. I didn't want to because one, it was a freestyle, and two, I was like, this shit is okay, whatever.
Okay.
And three, like, it was like talking somewhat loosely about a situationship I was involved in.
Okay.
And I literally the beat came on, and I just that's why the shit is so like repetitive in parts.
Okay.
Because it was literally like I pressed record and it was just like I ain't need time again and just kept going. Kept going.
That's that's the I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the part I like. It's just that it's kind of like the song hypnotizes you. I ain't
Yeah. And then I did. We were at a shoot, that same shoot we talked about earlier before all this shit got set up. Where I was like late. And we were like we were waiting on the dance or whatever, and I was like, "Fuck it, nigga, let's shoot something real quick." And we did like this little ass snippet of Perfect Silence, and I put it up, and niggas were like, "Put this out!" I got like people ran up on me at work. They were like, "Yo, shit. This melody or whatever, this is stuck in my head. Where's this at?" Yeah. Whatever. And I was like, "Y'all niggas want that bad?" And then like it's not like I love that song, but it was just like. I was like, but all this other shit.
Yeah, but
that's the one shit hit 7,000 streams. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, I'm not gonna make music like this 24/7,
but I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, okay, but yeah, I still love that song though.
And then following that, I got Mood 3.
Mm.
It was gonna be either Mood 3 or Sunkissed Baby. Yeah, it was gonna be either Mood 3.
I heard, I was like, this nigga is trying to get niggas woke.
Hey man.
I was like, what? He's trying to sell me as. And I think the picture was me in like the robe from the Kool-Aid shoot. Yo, I was like, yo, these niggas about to be like, yeah, so what's up, my brothers? Yo,
Yo,
damn. All right, let me stop talking. Let me finish your shit.
Nah, you Gucci. I got Kool-Aid after that. You could not leave Kool-Aid off the list.
That's a fact.
You feel me? This actually is a track that I heard last night.
A word.
And I had to add it. It was Rude Mouth.
Oh shit! Another time you like when I'm mad, nigga. I was talking my shit in that song. Yeah. That was another time where I was freestyling, and I think I just got done fucking with some fuck nigga, whatever. And I was tight, and I was just like, you know what? And I just was in my mood, and I just was freestyling. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But you know what it is? Cause I like all types of music.
Yeah,
And I like maybe last year.
Fight a nigga.
Or maybe last year or like the year before that, I was really like trying to find like where did I get my music roots from, right? So what I came up with was from my household. My oldest brother loves Jay-Z.
Word.
And so like from 6 to maybe he moved out maybe at like 18. So maybe like I don't know how the age. I'm not even about to do the math, but like maybe from like 6 to like let's say 13 to play it.
Right.
14.
Yeah.
Nah, because he'd be 24 because he's 10 years my senior. Okay. So whatever 8. Let's say like from 6 to like 10 to play it super.
Yes.
It's pure Jay-Z. Jay-Z, and I was like, yo, this nigga, get this big lip nigga off the, like, all he
big
would play.
Is crazy.
Yo, that's all I would, because, you know, they was frying Jay-Z back then. That's all they were saying about him. They couldn't say nothing else because the nigga was nice. Let's keep it above.
Whoa.
So, it was Jay-Z, and then, like, my brother under him, he rapped. So I was a fan of him himself. Like,
shit.
I liked his music because it was good.
Up.
Like, for itself.
Right.
So that was dope. And then I would, like, bump, like, different music. Through the radio, you know, like Aaliyah, Beyonce, Rihanna. Yep. My man's Devin, shout out my son Dev. He put me on the Wayne.
Like I was about to say, nigga, you're like one of the biggest Lil Wayne fans I know.
Nah, facts. And so how that happened was like I knew who Wayne was, but I wasn't checking for Wayne.
Ooh, I got.
So one day we in a court playing basketball or baseball, whatever we was doing back then. And he was like, "Yo, you heard that new Lil Wayne song?" And I'm like, nah, like, what's that about? So like, let me put me on. So he pulled out the little Discman, and he put on 3-Peat, another very disrespectful ass song.
Oh, true. Full circle. So you like when niggas is talking shit.
But you know what it is? And is that on the low?
You like when niggas is talking shit.
So I feel like
bitch, nigga.
That's that.
Fuck and you then, in your clique.
And then growing up, my pops is from, my whole family's from the South. My mom's from Brooklyn, but she also has a lot of Southern roots.
Word.
But my pops is from South Carolina.
Okay.
So I got a whole bunch of cousins, sisters, like blood sisters,
from there,
brothers in the South. So when I would go down there, like every other year, that's when I would get tuned into like Young Jock, Jeezy. And I'm riding around. I'm 13, riding around with my nephew. My nephew's like 12. You feel me? I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it is. And he's shorter than me. Like, and I'm like, nigga, you sure? But I'm like, nigga, if the adults let you ride, I'm nobody to tell you not to drive. So, like, I'm around 10, all that shit. So that's why I feel like with me, I'm more of a Southern, West Coast nigga. Than an East Coast, New York nigga.
It's funny. Because my mom's from Canarsie. Everybody on my mom's side is from New York. And then them niggas, I guess they got tired of the cold and they went to the 2 hottest places in the country, which is like California and Florida. I don't know why she chose to, give birth to me there, because like this place is way more interesting. But way less racist. But nah, so coming up, my grandmother was really the one that was putting me on. My grandma's the one that put me on the Wayne.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Shout out to DotxFree's grandmother.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yes, sir.
She was the one that she would, how I came across, I didn't even know who, I was like, I think I was like 9 or some shit. Whenever Carter 3 came out, I was young.
2008.
Yeah, I'm not doing the math, niggas. Either I was in elementary school or early middle school, one of them shits. But I didn't even know who it was. I remember we came over, and she was playing a Millie. Okay. Not only was she playing it, she was rapping every single word.
Oh, wow.
And it was uncut. Ooh. She was she was doing it. And she was doing regular shit. Yeah. But she was rapping the shit like it was her shit.
Oh, that's beast.
She put me on to Lil Wayne, T-Pain. She had Erykah Badu, fucking Outkast, fucking Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
she had
like
all of it. She had like my mom would play stuff too, but like grandma.
Okay.
And she was a real, and she would have me like watching. She was really into like behind the music.
Oh yeah.
Shit, like those documents. So like when the 50 Cent shit came out, the Lil Wayne shit, she was watching them shits, taping them shits.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and she would
That's
like,
dope.
yeah, real shit. I would watch it with her. Like so a lot of it kind of probably started from that. You know what I mean? Cause she was really out here, like
that's dope.
Do it like and 9 times out of 10, she would know like a lot. Between her and my mom, both them niggas knew whatever was on the radio.
Yeah.
Them
they
niggas
was tuned in.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like yeah, for sure. And if some shit was trash, they was like, turn this off.
Yeah.
Turn this off now.
Facts.
Yeah. So and I did hear like stuff like Jay-Z and Big L. Wu-Tang, stuff like that. 50 obviously.
Yeah.
Like, like people you just couldn't avoid if you have family members that are from New York.
Yeah, facts.
Like my second oldest brother Chris, he's from the Bronx and he will tell you that. This nigga's in Daytona Beach, Florida right now, still dressing like he's in the Bronx.
Oh shit.
The nigga do-rag, fucking Yankee hat, the fucking Dickie pants, Tim's undershirt. It's 80 degrees outside, nigga.
Damn.
What are you doing?
Damn.
Yeah. And this is what he does.
Okay.
Shout out Chris.
Yes, sir.
So like I couldn't like stuff like that. It was like an amalgamation of shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit really just comes from mainly my grandmother and my mom.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. And then my grandma was like the one that was like my biggest fan. When I started to do shows, she would want me to sneak her out of the home so she can come to my shit. Cause she was jealous that my mom was in the mosh.
She gotta be.
She was
in
here.
there.
She was like, "Nigga, what?"
Oh shit.
Verbatim. That's what she said.
Nigga, what?
Real shit. She was like, "No way."
That's
bro.
dope.
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. I got in the last one after Rue Mouth.
Oh
I
shit.
got Spin It Twice.
Ooh.
Another.
Spin it twice.
You feel me?
When my enemies that try to murder me on the 10th degree, now it's time to pay back. Nigga, check your hand and up, pay the debt, send it when I bounce back. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then I got some honorable mentions.
Okay.
It's going to be Palmolive from the Free Mix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Woo!
We got Appearing Offline and Setbacks.
Wow. Oh, yeah, you like rap, nigga.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
like
for
rap,
real,
nigga.
I do, bro. I take my time.
That's funny. You
Yes,
you like all aspects of my shit. I've broken them down to like different personas and shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking Spin It Twice is like Freeman type shit, which is just like radio, whatever. And then rap stuff is like Loch Ness. So like if I really just want to rap, it's that shit.
Okay.
And then .free is more just like conscious stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
That's
man.
wild.
Yeah, facts, bro.
That's
And
wild.
I like that because it's like, so I got a rapper. I have a rapper. There's a rapper named La Russell. He's from the Bay.
Ooh. Shout out Lil Russell.
Yes, sir. Shout out La Russell. You feel me, my boy?
Yeah.
And
I saw you went to his show. I was tight.
Oh, now don't be tight. Pull up to the next one with me. I'm going to.
Right.
I'm going. You know.
Right. I was tight.
I
was so mad. Cause I didn't even know you was there. I was like, what? I was just going through stories like niggas do, and I was like, what?
Nah, that was my second time going.
Yeah, I threw my phone. I'm not lying.
Yeah, yo. Oh, shit. I threw my phone.
I was mad. Cause I've been a fan of him, whatever, and I stand on like I fuck with who he is as an entity
person.
in like the indie artist. That's what I'm striving to do.
Yeah, facts.
So when I was really fucking with him, I was like, bet. And then I was going through your shit, and I was like, hold on, nigga. That looked like Russell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was like, and then I clicked again. It was him. I was like, fuck.
Yo, bro, and it's an experience, bro.
Yeah.
You'll love it. I'm telling you, bro. No show is the same. But with him, he has a line where he'll be like, I forgot what song it was, but he was like, that's why all you keep doing is rapping the same song. He was going in, and he was like, like nigga, he been saying like niggas be rapping the same song
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
can't get away from that.
Mm.
So with you,
Yeah.
it's like it's different. Like
Yeah.
I can't. It ain't going. I'm not gonna listen to Kool-Aid.
Nah.
And then the next song going to be Kool-Aid again.
Nah.
It's going to be Kool-Aid. Then it's going to be something.
Because I want to
different.
prove to niggas I can do anything.
Yes, anything.
Whatever you want, nigga.
Yes, sir.
I can do it.
I
Like
feel like-
I promise you.
Yes, sir.
Because niggas are like, because I know niggas are like obsessed, like I want to get in the room, blah blah blah. Like, nah, nigga, I want to be the room.
And yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean? Like, fuck
I'm
that.
in the room. I'm the furniture. I'm the
yeah,
windows. I'm in
everything.
this bitch for real.
Everything.
Yes,
Because
sir.
like I don't, you know, I like to pride myself on not being able to just stay in one lane.
Yeah.
Because that shit is like, if you look at it as just being a person, you don't talk the same all the time. You don't have this like one emotion all the time. Like, no, nigga, you're a human being.
Exactly.
And niggas don't like, people be thinking about like rapping or just I guess music, or I just say hip hop. Some of these niggas just one dimensional.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, nah. You know, a lot of times I approach my songs like I'm my feature, so I'm trying to out rap me.
That's a great way to approach some shit. I'm my feature, and
that's a fact.
That's fire.
That's a fact, because sometimes I'll
That's fire.
do the first verse and I'm like, cool, and then I'll move on from it, and then I'll go back to it and just hear the chorus. I don't want to hear the verse.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, all right, bet. Let me do a different idea with this thing. And then the whole song, that's why songs like Spin It Twice sound, or like my other song, another song like Problem sound the way that they do.
And that,
because
that's
it's different.
Problem.
Yeah, it's different.
I like the way you like to like construct your voice. And,
Yeah,
like,
because that
bend it.
shit's an instrument.
That's exactly OD.
Yeah.
That shit is.
That
is
shit,
fire.
like, I like doing shit like that.
Yeah,
because niggas don't do that. Because they're just like, I'm
lazy and shit.
I'm good with ad-libs.
Yeah, facts.
No, I'm good with melodies or whatever the fuck. Nigga, get your weight up. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Why are we here?
Doing the same shit,
Yeah,
mad monotone.
I'm not going to make another song like yours if you already did it.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Nah, facts.
I'd much rather get on the shit you already did and then do it better than you.
Yeah.
And then be like, yeah, this is what
Like
happens
you
if...
want to go back and sprucing up.
You know, see, you just stood right here, but there's a whole new world out there for you.
Yeah, big facts.
You know what I mean?
So can you elaborate on like how you started constructing your skits and like, how you started implementing those?
Yeah, so so in general, I'm just like a goofy ass dude, right? So all the time when I'm not recording, I come up with like just a bunch of different skits in general that people just don't hear it. Or I guess I approach music or my vault as if it's just this big ass fucking album of like hundreds of songs or whatever. So a lot of times I'll like implement those or skits in it. Okay. But also like I'm a huge fan of like, you remember like in the 90s where like niggas were like approaching music that was just, they made it much bigger than just the song. Like they would introduce a world. Yeah. So that's what I like to do. Like I like to create characters or reoccurring themes throughout my stuff to kind of like paint a bigger picture than just like the one song.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like for example, I got this shit that I used to tease, but it's coming out now called Zitty Vibes, like the visual album shit.
Okay. I remember you. Okay.
You know what it is. Mm-hmm. That shit's coming out next year. That's why I said next year's about to be up.
Alright.
But in that, I have a character called DJ Pootie that has technically been reoccurring throughout my music for like a while.
Okay.
And I don't know. I like I said, I like to make a world. Like it's bigger than just the song. Yeah. I like to approach it like as if I was making a movie or whatever. Like I try to give as much of like whatever's going on in my mind as possible to people. Mm-hmm. Then that I can. Like if it's outside of the music, like if these bars ain't gonna hit you, hopefully the overarching story will make you be like, damn, I didn't think about things like that before.
And then draw you in.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, that's dope. Cause I like skits. Like and I started like noticing skits in I don't know the year, but it was Cassidy. You familiar with
yeah.
With Split Personality.
Right.
And then he got this one skit, and he's like,
so classic skit. But I think for me it traces back to like the warm up. J. Cole was doing he did a couple skits here and there throughout that shit, and in that high pitched voice or whatever, he just turned his voice up a bunch of semitones or whatever.
Gotcha.
But that shit, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I was like, what is? But it stuck with me because it was like, yo, I like off of Born Sinner, where he's going into the chain store or whatever, and he's talking about dudes. Yeah, that was different. Say what you will about the fucking song, but the fucking I fuck with the album, but the skit, I just like shit like that because it makes me feel like I'm going on a journey with that person. Yeah, you know what I mean, and that's what I want to give to whoever listens. You know, because that's what it's about.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question about, So What Now? Is that Ryan on the skit?
Yeah, that's my cousin Ryan.
Okay, I had to. I was listening to the shit last night, and I was you know what a thotty is, the alcohol shit. I'm drinking the thotty, and then I'm just because I know Ryan.
Yeah.
Since he used to work with me in the mornings. He worked there way before me.
Yeah.
But
you know all my cousins.
Yeah, I do. In fact,
yeah.
I do. But when I heard the voice, and it was really just the key things that he was saying, I said, man, that shit sound like Ryan. Like I'm hearing this dude go, nigga, I'm here.
Yep.
And ain't nobody here.
Yep.
So what do you expect me to do? And I'm like literally. Because I know Ryan from working in the box with me.
Right, that's a fact.
So I'm just imagining Ryan just skinny with the 1.5 going on, and he's like, nigga, y'all got me fucked up.
This is a family joke. My cousin stays getting shots. Niggas just straight come from He's gonna be so tight when this comes out.
Ryan,
but
my boy, what's good, bro?
So that happened. Like I said, so me, Ryan, and Ari were the ones that made 0.5 in the first place.
Okay, yes, sir.
I made the beats and raps. Ari engineered, and Ryan also engineered, but he did voice acting.
Okay.
And how that came about was we was just talking about the concept of 0.5 being after credit scenes or a director's cut version of the album. And then what it would be like if somebody in this world invited him after work to go see this movie, but nobody's there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and I didn't write nothing down. Nothing.
Just pure
yeah, because we was going back and forth, or I was pretending to be him going back and forth. We did it maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And then I was I literally gave him the mic, and I was like, all right, yo, all I need you to do is just be pissed. That's it. I just need you. Whatever comes out, you have the basic idea of what this is. Go, really, and then that's what he did. That's what he did, and then and Ryan was Ryan's never done no shit like that before, so he was was this good? I think this was bad, blah blah blah, and I was like, nah, that's perfect.
He aced it. Because literally as I'm listening, I envision somebody arriving somewhere. Yeah. He's like, dang, ain't nobody in this shit.
Yeah.
So he's caught. He's y'all be back.
Yeah.
You fucking lying.
Yeah.
Nigga, he said, what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
That was the whole,
that shit, it literally materialized in my head. And the fact that I know who Ryan is made it so much better for me. I could get the full enjoyment
the full effect,
of that shit was fucking dope.
Man. Man.
I was a whole thotty in, finishing that shit
a whole thotty is crazy.
That's part of my work process sometimes. I like to throw a little thotty in there, you feel me? Yeah.
All right.
But another question I want to ask you is, can you shed some light on the Third Eye Collective and everything?
That's my family.
Yes, sir. Okay.
That's the family.
Yes,
you in the fam too, nigga?
Yeah, off the rip.
So, Third Eye. That shit really... So I moved here now 2 years ago.
Okay.
I moved here with the intention of like making sure niggas knew who the fuck I was, my music. You know, I told niggas I wasn't coming back home until the world knew who I was, and I stand on that now.
Yes, sir.
And I wasn't trying to get the job. We're not even gonna say the job.
Okay.
Wasn't trying to get that job. Right? Was not trying to go there. And I just so happened like when I first moved here, I was doing shit like I was just recording all the time, and then I was meeting people, and throughout meeting people at the job, I met who did I meet first? I mean, technically, I met them all around the same time, like Serge, Tony, Alvin, Ari, and then shortly after that was like you. And Third Eye Collective is a production company, number one. And how that started was last year, my grandmother passed away. Rest in peace again, and away. I got a necklace on. Don't ever take that shit off. And I wanted to do something, like I had to go back home for a service. I just knew I had to do that. And I was fucked up from that, but I was like, fuck it, let me just like do something to like get my mind off of it. So funny enough, I spoke about doing different projects with minus you until later with each one of these individuals separately. Did not ever think we would like become like what we are now. Like me and Serge for a long time, like I was playing around with like, oh yeah, nigga, eventually I'll have a clothing brand and then we could go, you know, we could do photo shoots here. And then Alvin was like wanted to do photo shoots with me based off some like songs or whatever that I already had out from the album. Tony wanted to make a fucking movie out of the album. Like real shit. Like so we were talking about different things. And I wanted to go out shooting. It was me, Serge, and the homie Indy. And we shot like a quick little fucking, now I call them quick shots. It was like a quick little music video. And we shot this little thing in this fucking graffiti ass alleyway. And then I was so in love with just how natural that shit felt. Like something, I could tell something was there. I went home, you know, did the service, came back. And then I was like, okay, I want to capitalize on whatever that was. Whatever that feeling was, I want to capitalize on that. Right? And at the time, it was just like me, Indy, and Serge, and then another homie named Andy. And it was really like, I was like, yeah. Like, it was a bunch of niggas just talking about, like, the idea, but it wasn't real yet.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Just setting the little foundation, setting the foundation up.
And at work, I was like spitballing a bunch of different like names of things.
I don't even talk to people for somebody to be calling me right now. I really do not even speak to people.
Hilarious.
I should probably say Marcel, didn't it?
Hilarious.
I knew it. I don't talk to nobody else.
That's funny. But yeah, so
Thank you.
I was spitballing a bunch of names. And for the longest, like the concept of third eye or your third eye in general has just followed me forever. And I was like, yo, what about third eye something or just third eye? And then like me, Serge and Indy were like, it was cool. Or no, Indy was like, that's cool, but like needs to be something else. And I think he was like Third Eye Collective or some shit like that, right? And I was like, woo, that shit's fire, right? And I made the fucking little logo, and then that was like, that's just how it started. But it was still just the name. It wasn't anything. It was just the name. And then eventually Tony got involved. Then once Tony got involved, it went from like niggas just talking, like a bunch of niggas just talking about it, to it being a fucking
thing.
Production company. Because Tony has a background in like the production world. So Tony was coming with like professional
mindset,
whole like schedules. It was different. It was like, oh, this is real. And then we incorporated Alvin, and then it was really like the clique was just me, Serge, Alvin, Tony, Ari. And then Indy and Indy went to, Indy was doing like a bunch of other creative projects, so Indy went that way.
Okay.
And then there was just, we just moved on from that.
Gotcha.
And it was cool, like it's still love. And then we just really were just out in the city just shooting.
That's dope.
Shooting everywhere, like just shooting a bunch of like all like the videos I was putting out was all like was just like the first video we did together was Stealth.
Okay.
When I had the fucking the anti Ku Klux Klan fucking jacket shit with the it's like a Ghostbusters rip.
Okay.
Fire ass jacket, one of my favorite jackets. Fuck them niggas. But we went out there and we shot the thing and we just fell in love with that shit, man. And we just kept doing it over and over and over again. And then the more we did it, the more shoots we got done, the more like we feel like we learned how each other worked. And then we just, that's like I said, that's like my creative family for sure. Like that's like the extension of the band house for me.
Like your
for
New York
sure.
City band house.
Yeah,
like 2.0
yeah,
type shit.
That's they just don't they don't make music, but like we create. You know? You know what I mean? And we just did a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
We just did a bunch of shit and plan to do more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, like, how do you feel like the importance of a team, like?
Oh, very important.
Okay.
Very important because like I have been that nigga that's like I don't need a team, nigga. I can do it all by myself. And it's possible. It's very possible, but when you are an individual like myself that I rap, I produce, I also need to stay on top of like I gotta make content. I gotta do a lot of. I have to wear a lot of hats. It's important to have a team that's going to work if I'm not in the room.
Correct. Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until I came across these dudes or these individuals.
Okay.
And yeah, like watching them because we crank out stuff quick, because each one of us is already like on our own time was trying to do it by ourselves, and like we got where we got so far, and then once we eventually came together like Voltron, nigga, it was like easy.
Yeah,
it's
just took
easy.
care of itself.
Yeah. You know, like the same way I am with music, like Serge and Alvin is with the fucking camera. Tony is with Tony's also like a crazy director, like you know what I mean. And we also got Ari's. Ari's about to be a fire ass fucking photographer too.
Oh,
so
word?
like yeah,
oh, shit,
yeah, because Ari's been like really itching to get on the camera.
Okay.
For a minute. And Ari also has like constructed a lot of cool shots that are favorites of mine. I just never got a chance to tell her, but if she watches this, she knows now. But yeah, man. Look, I really just got lucky. It was not planned.
Shit.
Was not planned. I was not planning on being like, yeah, I'm gonna have a team when I move up here. Like, nah, I was like, me, myself, and I, my team's home.
Gotcha.
You know? But hey,
shit.
Fuck with the family.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Usually what I like to do is every time I have a guest, I like them to like give a message to the youth for the children who tune in or go back. So is there a message that you would like to tell the youth, like from anything from your life experiences or music experiences like that?
I mean, it's obviously for the youth as a whole, but specifically the youth from Daytona Beach, Florida. Like the whole reason why I'm doing this shit is to let y'all know it doesn't matter where we're from. You can go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Fuck what anybody says. Fuck like even niggas that like are your family, best friends, people you come up with. Don't let other people's insecurities stop you from being you, bro. Period. Like I'm trying to be the biggest I could possibly be and show niggas that it's possible. Because where I'm from, unless you do shit like that, people just will say just shoot it down. Fuck all that. Break that cycle. It's really about putting in the work. Doesn't matter. Like niggas like to talk. I don't like talkers. I like being a person that stands behind the work and has the work to show for it, and then let that shit talk. Like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna, and then don't do nothing. Fucking go and fuck the same ugly ass bitch or whatever, and watch Netflix and know everything that's going on social media or whatever. Like, nah, but that one song though. Remember the one song? Like, fuck all that. Like, no, nigga. If you really trying to do like whatever it is you trying to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like that's the reason why I moved here. Like, it doesn't matter how good I was back home.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But I wanted to be in an environment where, like, niggas are doing it so I can see if I could do it.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying I could do it. So,
Time
what's
to
up?
test it out.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go where the ballers go.
Yeah.
Period. It didn't need to be in New York. It could be New York, Atlanta, California, wherever there's a lot of niggas and there's more of a chance in real life to pop off. Cool. Like, social media is important. That's important. But, like, I wanted to test my mettle.
Yeah.
Because I've been putting so much work in.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if I can do it. And I feel like if kids truly try, like 110% every single day, if you practicing a skill every single day, no matter what, and it's whatever it is you're trying to do, still doesn't work out for you, that's the only way you can really be like, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, facts.
But niggas will be like, oh, I didn't get 1,000 likes, or I didn't get this, or I didn't get... Niggas see my numbers and be like, that nigga's trash. Okay. Listen to the music or see me perform. Bet money you won't.
You will not think
no,
the same.
nigga.
Facts.
Nah, because it's not... Nigga, we paying attention to numbers. We trying to get quick validation off of dumb shit.
Yeah, facts.
No, it's about real... It's the real deal.
Yeah, the real life
Because it's like,
experiences.
eventually... When you die, because that's gonna happen. I don't want to be that nigga, but hey,
keep it 100.
keep it. You're gonna check out, nigga. Like eventually, you're gonna leave the life chat. Like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't want to look at it and be like, damn, I didn't do this,
or
I didn't do that.
Yep.
Why did I do that? Oh, so and so said I couldn't do it, or so and so. No,
Thanks.
no, because a lot of times, and the road that I walk down can be lonely because you have to isolate yourself from negativity, and sometimes that can come in like a very small form from people that love you.
Yeah.
Because they're scared because they can't see themselves doing it, or they don't know somebody that's done it, so therefore it can't be possible.
How's that facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But if it wasn't possible,
why this thought came to my head then?
you see what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't exist. So I'd say that to kids, like, it's not just about the dream, it's about the work, and it's about being fully committed to it. No matter
Key
what.
aspect. That's a fact.
No matter what. No matter who. And it a lot of times it comes from people you don't expect.
Yeah.
I won't say no names, but I have a very recent situation that happened where I was blindsided, and I was like, whoa. Shit rocked me. But at the end of the day, how I looked at it, instead of being like, oh, why did this happen? Why did it come from you?
Yeah.
It was like, damn, nigga, I must be doing it.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have felt that way and moved that way if I wasn't.
Yes, sir.
So instead of me not doing it, I think I'm going to do it even more now.
Yes,
just to be like, haha. Haha, yeah. Oh, you thought, nigga. Now give me your fans.
Oh, shit. Give me that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel that shit. All right.
Word.
In closing, I just want to see if you want to elaborate a little more on December Babies so we could look forward. You don't got to give too much because I know it's something coming up. But if you just want to touch on it, you know what I'm saying?
At the time of this recording, December Babies is coming out tomorrow.
Oh.
That joint is technically midnight in a couple hours, nigga.
Oh, shit. Yes, Lord.
It's a track with me and my homie Will. He's a fire producer. I talked about him earlier in the interview. Me and him worked like here and there throughout the years, and it's always been something crazy. It's just something special, bro.
All right, so
it's just something special, bro.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that midnight. Yeah, y'all heard it. Midnight, we here.
Midnight, nigga.
Midnight, nigga. Yeah. Yo, it's the Creator's Mic. I'm your host, Moses McRae. This is my man DotxFree from Dayton Beach. 386 shit. Yes, sir. Bitch. We in the building. Yo, listen, Wayne, whenever you see this video, and I'm dead ass, sponsor me. Stop playing. Tell the good people at Bumble. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even crack it open because my man don't drink, but you see what's going on. You feel me?
Nah.
All right?
I don't want to be sponsored by Kool-Aid, but hey. You already know what it is. I feel like that would be way too black if I was sponsored by Kool-Aid.
Oh, man.
Word.
Yes, Yes, sir. Yo, thank you for coming. Thank you for having me.
Bro.
And I appreciate what you do for the hip hop community. Real shit, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Like you put your life into it, and it ain't no flim flam. It ain't no bullshit. You take your time, and as quick as you produce them songs, it's off of your repetition. You feel me? And you can tell through your listeners, you're creative.
Right.
No two songs sound the same.
Yep.
And you got a lot working for you, bro.
Thank you, man.
And I wish you the most success, bro.
Thank you, bro. Oh, it's
Yes,
coming.
sir.
We gonna do this again.
I know.
In a much like we gonna be on the beach, nigga.
Yes, sir. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
y'all have it here. I'ma holla at y'all. Yes, sir.
That was fire.
Yes, sir.
That was fire. I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, this shit not.
Bitch, who you fucking with? It's the dreadlock and golden teeth and reckless shit's legit. Yeah, I am from 386. You know Freeman just been spitting like a pistol on his hip. Being a man is in the low and for the money. Don't you compare me.